Unbelievable. A former general exposes what is going on in Aso Rock, says something is wrong in Aso Rock. Brigadier General Idada Ikponwe retired. This is the man who is exposing and revealing some of the evil atrocities, some of the things going on in Aso Rock. And is making Nigerians aware. And the truth of the matter is, when some of these things are happening and people are revealing it, people don't pay attention. People take it with levity and just say, somebody is speaking again. And what is he saying? Something is seriously wrong. You know, Nnamdi Kanu came up with the theory that Buhari has been long dead, that the person we have there is an imposter. Every day and again, even if he's an imposter, he keeps going about, going about and going to the hospital. As we speak now, he's out of the country again. In fact, Nigerians are tired of hearing him and his hospital trips, and I mean, they are no longer concerned. This man is just looking after himself and not anyone else. This is the country we call Nigeria, where there is no leadership. Please, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Something is wrong in Aso Rock. General Brigadier Idada Akponwa. The spark of attack and the insecurity adoption, general insecurity across the country is increasing by the day. The prolonged absence of President Muhammadu Buhari from public view and the belief that he's incapable has become even a greater source of concern to many Nigerians. In the interview with Brigadier General Idada Ekponwa, retired, examines the development and tells Nigerians that something is wrong at the seat of government and in power, and we are being shaded from something that is eventually going on. In recent times, Nigerians have witnessed a series of mass adoption by terrorists who demand huge ransoms before releasing their victims. This is the implication of these scenarios. It is unfortunate that mass adoption are taking place in this our very country. It is even more disturbing that it is now targeted at secondary school, tertiary institution, and even hospitals. Some of their captives have been killed because their parents or the government refuse to be able to meet the demands of the terrorists in terms of payments of ransoms. The issue of ransom payments is a two-edged sword. It is not the best way for paying ransom to these people, because by so doing, you are encouraging those kidnapping to do even more havoc. The money you pay them to release captives are being used to help them buy more weapons, with which they carry out more attacks on the people. On the other note, it must not be encouraged. It must not be encouraged, but at the same time, we must do everything possible to prevent the kidnapping of citizens, whether in their homes or on the highway. The responsible government must provide security in such a way that everyone feels secure. If the provision of security and welfare of the people is the primary purpose of the government, then it means that there is nothing too much for the government to do in order to guarantee the security of every citizens. If a government is not delivering on the primary responsibility, then it is not fit for office. It is not called a government. It is a failed regime. How do you feel about the situation in Kaduna State, where the governor maintained the policy of no payment of ransom and citizens of the state who were kidnapped are being killed by the adopters? I don't think the state governments are doing enough for the Kaduna government. It's certainly not doing enough in the face of the challenging security situation facing and confronting the state. After the federal government, the state government is the next level of authority and is even closer to the people. The situation in the state, indeed, in the country as a whole, is lamentable, especially when the general instrument of maintaining security, law, and order are controlled by the federal government. This makes the state incapacitated. No, I won't say that they are helpless. I can't say that the states are helpless, because state government receive wholesome amounts of money as security votes every month. This should commit to reasonable proportion of the money they get for security votes to put in place structures and measures that will enable to identify the location of those kidnappers, get them arrested and prosecuted. The state government must do all in its power to prevent this kidnapping and killing going on in their respective states. It is not impossible to tackle the wave of insecurity. It is a matter of political will. Does this government want to do anything? If they are ready, I can assure you they will bring down the kidnappers. It is a matter of the concern. Who does government really care or are they concerned about? Look at the cases in America where they kidnap people around the borders and all that. It is immediately solved. With Nigeria, the Americans came the other time, and from the Niger Republic, they came and they saved their people, killed all the adopters. So if Nigerian government really want to do the right thing, they will. The adopters brought the young man and hid him in a location in Nigeria where they demanded ransom from his relative. But what did the Americans do? They simply deployed their special security forces to rescue their one citizen. In the process, eliminate those who are carrying out and those who kidnapped him. Matter dissolve, simple and short. This is what government do. This is how they endanger the people. This is what Nigerian government, they feel reluctant. The president of the country travel every now and again. Why his people are in captivity? And I don't understand why the House still lets him be the president of the country, because from all indication, he's incapable and cannot look after the affairs of the country. It is a clear indication that they are loyal to a cause that probably they have signed a fraternity to. This is no government. It is a failed regime. All our government needs to do is gather the right intelligence. If it means employing international assistance, get trained on security, and confront this thing once and for all. It is not a mountain that is insurmountable. Just that there are people already in government who have interest in this group, sponsoring and aiding them for their own personal reasons, God knows what. So it is difficult to say you want to get a government perspective because these same people are the ones aiding and supporting it. Why some are for, some are against. You cannot fight a battle if you have two different sides on the same matter. It must be one mouth, one initiative, and one purpose. Then you can achieve it. Guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.